would like to correct himself. I adverted to a life imprisonment for Mr. Pinpin. For Article 177, 6 years. But for Republic Act 10364, ito yung human trafficking, you can have life imprisonment. So this is a special law plus 500,000 to 5 million in fine. So let that correction be reflected in the Records Committee, Secretary. Senator Grace po, before you arrived, Senator Jingo Estrada was raising his hand.
Thank you.
Senator Estrada is now recognized.
Thank you, Senator Francis. Good morning, Mr. Chair, fellow members of this committee, and to our resource persons from our different government agencies. Alam nyo, hindi na naalis yung kontrobersiya sa ating airport. Nung panahon ni Pinoy, nadyan yung tanimbala. Noong 2020, nadyan yung pastilla scheme. At ngayon naman, may human smuggling, may bukas maleta na nangyayari dyan sa ating Premier Airport. Nais ko lang tanungin dito sa General Manager ng naia. Meron na ba kayo mga reforma o mga inisyatibo na ginawa para ma-improve ang ating airport?
Mr. Chair, good morning po. Meron naman no tayong mga initiatives, sir. The first one is yung sa baggage po. Ini-implement ho natin yung body cameras sa lahat po ng mga nasa baggage makeup area. Tapos no packets and no cell phone policies. Implemented ho yan since 2007. Nire-implement lang po namin ngayon. Tapos yung mga CCTVs po natin, pinapaayos po nating mabuti para pag may mga issues po, madali pong makita. So may mga initiatives din naman, sir, na ginagawa ang naia. Tapos nag-report din po kami kay Senator Grace po tungkol po dun sa bukas maleta gang or bukas maleta issues na kinaklarify lang po namin kung ano po yung mga reports na napapadala sa amin. Tapos ang isa pong issue talaga, yung mga nagrereklamo po, hindi ho nagfa-file ng incidents or reports in a timely fashion. Kaya hindi ho namin ma-actionan kaagad kasi 30 days lang po yung CCTV namin ngayon. So yun po yung mga initiatives namin, sir, Senator.
Alam mo, minsan bumiyahe ako at nung pumasok ako sa Terminal 1 ng airport natin, napansin ko wala na yung mga x-ray machines pang-inspection ng mga bagahe. Bakit niya tinanggal?
Sir, we're just following po international best practices po kasi sa lahat po ng airports, tayo lang po ang nagpapa-x-ray ng mga pasahero just to enter the terminal. Pag punta po tayo sa ibang airports, passengers are not subjected to an initial security screening. Pero meron naman ho tayong mga mitigation doon. Meron tayong mga profilers, we have guards, and then we check naman po the passengers for their boarding passes or their identification before they enter the terminal. Kasi po yung check-in baggage po, meron po tayong tinatawag na inline screening sa baba. So yun po ang chine-check ng mga bagahe. And then for the passengers naman po, for their hand-carried baggage, they're actually checked sa final security screening because under ICAO security rules po, it's really the final security screening that is required. So even in Singapore po, pumasok po kayo sa airports, hindi po pinapacheck yung mga pasahero. Actually, the passengers are checked just before they board the flight. So what we're doing, Mr. Senator, is really just adapting to international best practices. Yun po ang ginagawa namin sa NAIA ngayon.
Alright, thank you. Mabalik tayo rin sa issue ng human smuggling. What is the status of your investigation?
Sir, on the part of MIAA po, meron po kaming yung mga guards po na hindi nakapag-check dun sa mga pumasok. So the uh, the airport police na kasama po dito are being filed for violation of the rules and regulation po, yung dalawang police, airport police. Yung mga ABSEC personnel po, tinanggal na ho namin. Yung hindi ho nag-check ng mga pasahero, tinanggal na ho namin yon. Pati ho yung agency po nila for possible liquidated damages. So yun po ang ginawa namin, sir, on the part of MIAA.
Sino itong mga taong to?
Sir,
Sino have
naalala,
you filed cases against them?
naalala niyo po yung tinanong mo sa amin during the last hearing na bakit hindi na-inspect yung pagpasok ng mga passengers.
Correct.
So yun po yung pina-investigate ho namin. So yun ho ang pina-file namin ho ng violation of our rules and regulations. So dalawa po yun sa airport police tsaka yun po mga aviation security.
Mr. Pinpin,
Before, with the indulgence
Yeah,
of Senator Estrada, may nabanggit po kayo, sumusunod tayo sa international standards, di ba? Pero lumalabas po sa records namin, based on research, dadalawa na lang po ang bansa na walang general aviation terminal, Philippines and Vietnam. So, paano tayo naging sumusunod?
That's why, sir, during our discussion with the different agencies, magkakaroon na po tayo ng one-stop shop for international flights po. We met with all the different government agencies po, like customs, immigration, quarantine, PNP, ABCU. Nag-usap na po kami kung paano po ma-establish yung one-stop shop po.
The operational?
That's actually what we're going to, sir. We already submitted to all these agencies the
Who will decide?
procedures.
Who will decide? The OTR?
Hindi ha, kami po
Kana.
sa MIAA.
Can you
We
provide
just-
this committee a copy of that template para
Sure, sir.
advise din kami? Senator Estrada, you have the floor.
Yes, sir.
thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Pinpin, nasa BID ka?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor po.
Kasi wala ako kanina nung tinanong ni Senator Francis, ano ginagawa mo doon? Hindi ka naman duty.
Sir, I was there during that time. I was the previously Deputy Chief for monitoring po ng Port Operations Division, sir.
Yeah, what were you doing there at that time?
Ah.
You were not on duty. Am I correct?
Sir, during that time, naka-duty po ako sa Terminal 3.
Okay. You were already relieved. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. As stated earlier, I erroneously
I what?
I
Erroneously?
I was in the assumption na habang hindi pa po ako nakakapag assume dun sa bagong office ko sa Regional Intelligence Office, I was still the then Deputy Chief for monitoring po ng Port Operations Division, sir.
You decided on your own?
Sir, nung nandun po kasi ako, I was yung nagta-turnover na po ako. During that time, sir, wala pa po akong kapalit noon. I was in the assumption na I was still functioning po yung duties and responsibilities ko as the Deputy Chief for monitoring po, sir.
That's why you decided on your own.
Yes, sir po. Yes, Your Honor po.
Sige na. That's it.
Estrada. Senator Grace po is now recognized. The one who delivered the privilege speech.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for giving us an opportunity to hear this a second time. I guess the basic question is, bakit dalawa yung CIQ clearance na pinirmahan? Yung isa kay Mark Anthony Flores ang nakapirma, yung isa naman si Glenn Cuban. Paki-explain po, ano nangyari dito?
Attorney Tansinko,
Good morning, Senator. The first CIQ clearance, Your Honor, signed by Mark Anthony Flores, was the advanced CIQ for tower clearance. This is not yet the CIQ clearance issued during the actual departure of the aircraft. Before the CAAP issues the clearance of the particular flight, it is also a requirement that an advance CIQ be submitted by the charterer or the handler. So, as far as immigration is concerned, the advance immigration clearance for purposes of securing the tower clearance was signed by Mr. Flores. This was issued before the arrival of this particular special flight.
So sir, talagang ganon yung SOP. Dalawa. First to secure clearance from CAAP, and then the second one is from what is it for?
The advanced CIQ, Your Honor, is for the tower clearance. Then there's another CIQ report during the actual departure or arrival of the aircraft.
Okay, so ganyan yung expectation. Pagka ikaw ay general aviation, you need to get 2 of those clearances for international flights.
That's the process, Your Honor.
Okay, so the real question I suppose is, bakit hindi nyo pinayagan mag-take off yung eroplano kung talagang kailangan din mag-sign off ang PNP dito? Sinong nagbigay ng clearance na mag-take off na kayo kahit hindi pa kumpleto yung signatures?
As far as immigration, Your Honor, is concerned, we have already cleared the passengers for departure. It's not the jurisdiction of immigration to clear the aircraft.
Okay, so whose jurisdiction would that fall into?
That would be for aviation security, Your Honor.
Correct. So, the aviation security, can you answer that question? Di ba dapat may pirma dyan? Quarantine, immigration, PNP.
Will answer. Colonel, sino sa aviation? Wala na si General Abirin dito.
Colonel Campo, sir. Good morning, sir.
Sino po?
Colonel Campo, sir.
Colonel Campo.
Yes, sir. As indicated in the aviation security program or airport security program of MIAA, the aviation security unit flight inspectors will be the one to issue the exit clearance, but should be given to the AMS or the AOO operation officer of naia or MIAA. Based on the
Ano po yung AOO? Sabi nga.
airport operations officer, sir.
So, sino yon? Sinong assigned that
Sa
night?
MIAA po yun, sir.
Sino
Ma'am.
nga yung assigned that night?
A certain Randy Dumpit, sir, during that time. And here,
So is he even aware that there are deficiencies in the clearance? Was he
actually, ma'am,
contacted?
Actually, ma'am, during that night, that's why I called CAAP through General Robles. The officers supposedly must be there based on their memorandum circular.
Which officer? Si Randy?
Ito pong AOO, ma'am.
So,
Sila
sino
po
nga-
nakakaalam, ma'am, si MIAA, who are the personnel
So
assigned there.
Mr. Chong, sino po yung dapat nandun noon?
Ma'am, under the procedures po ng MIAA for special flights, yung airport operations officer po yung magki-clear. And then, during our investigation, we found out that he signed the clearance and he was not there.
Okay, where is
So-
he now? Is he here?
No, ma'am. But he's also part of the filing of the charges po sa MIAA for violating our procedures.
Yun nga what is his name again?
Randy Dumpit po.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's a good thing that you're acting on this. And when can we? That's a clear violation. I
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
think it will take a long deliberation for you to determine that. So after finding out, for example, now that he has violated certain protocols, what is your recourse?
First of all, ma'am, is there's going to be an investigation and
Oh,
then
you said that already.
yeah,
So
and
kung
then
kanya guilty nga siya, ano pong mangyayari?
kailan nung tanggalin ho siya, ma'am?
Okay. So we will follow up on that.
Yes,
Kasi
ma'am.
hindi magandang president yan na parang, o sige, may blank na dyan. Para ka nagpumirma ng blanco na cheque, di ba? So, pwede din sabihin kakutsaba siya ng proseso. Sa tingin ko, hindi yan pipirma na wala yan makukuha. Di ba? Yung isa naman po na tatanungin ko, yung mga CCTV, di ba? Dun sa rampa na yon wala daw, walang CCTV. Kasi nga, di ba nag-usap tayo sa opisina and I appreciate that you're giving me an update regularly. Hindi ganyan yung mga dating GM ng airport. So I'd like to know, yung mga CCTV camera, sabi mo napakarami na in-install during the last administration, di ba? Ilan yung in-install last time?
1,661,
Okay, ano
ma'am.
nangyari? Ba't hindi gumagana?
Yun po yung napag-alaman nga namin na yung lahat po nung nasa labas na CCTVs are not working
Why is that?
because it was designed for solar power pero hindi ho gumagana.
So, solar, syempre pag gabi, they'll use up its power na eh. Di ba?
Yes.
Pagka bandang mga alauna na siguro, hindi na yung gumagana.
So yun ho ang tinatrack ho namin ngayon, bakit ganun po yung design. Pero ang ginawa ho namin after this incident, nag-tap na ho kami diretso sa power. So all the entrance, exit gates ngayon sa NAIA, meron na ho tayo, pero not using the design. And one of the items that we're working right now is, since hindi ho siya, 2019 nag-start yung project, naka 97% pa ho sila, pero hindi pa ho namin nababayaran yung last portion because we were asking precisely why the design was like that. So yun po yung isang issue na tinatakal namin ngayon sa
Actually,
MIA.
mabilis yung naging action ninyo. Nagulat nga ako na after a few days, sabi nyo, meron ng mga CCTV. Yung pala may existing, you just had to wire it para meron talagang definite source of power, hindi lang solar.
That's correct, Miss.
So it's working now.
It's
right?
working, ma'am.
Okay.
Pero we're still working on the other areas, ma'am, because that's 400 plus CCTVs for the whole complex. No? But as much as possible, we're really trying our best to power up all those CCTVs.
O sabihin mo dun sa supplier na yon, hindi gumaganang solar ninyo. So kayo magbayad nitong rewiring na to or at least take it out from your final payment.
That's one
I
of
mean-
the things we're discussing, Madam Senator.
I mean, going green is important, but it also has to be effective, di ba? And operational. Si Mr. Pinpin, kayo po ay na-relieve na sa trabaho dun sa official position na yon nung araw na yon, hindi ba? Sabi ninyo.
Yes, ma'am. I received my personal order on February 9 po.
Okay. Commissioner Tansingo, bakit po siya nalipat ng ibang posisyon? Ba't siya na-relieve of that?
It was
Role.
upon Mr. Pinpin's request, Your Honor, due to health reasons. And it was endorsed by his immediate superior and also concurred in by the chief of the office where he was to be transferred.
Okay. So what is that new position again? Intelligence? What is it?
He's transferred to the Region 4 Intelligence Office of the Bureau of Immigration.
So, as a Region 4 Intelligence Office officer, what is his role? Magi-inspection din siya, di ba?
He's not the head, Your Honor, of that office. He is part of the staff.
So will he, is it a demotion?
Not only as to the assignment, Your Honor, but his position is still the same. His plantilla position.
So it was actually his request to be transferred.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, but in light of the situation of what could be interpreted as highly irregular, okay, his actions, he's been relieved, but he's still there. Are you doing your own investigation and will you have recommendations as to probably a reprimand or, I don't know, what, I guess I was trying to be a little bit more diplomatic, but What consequence do you see happening here?